Hello, educators, parents, librarians, yoga teachers, anyone who's using story songs and stretches with the kiddos in your life. In our story songs and stretches video classes, we instruct movement and stillness in very kid-friendly ways. That's what makes it fun for them. However, that kid-friendly instruction, it isn't always great for adult bodies, which is why we're also making these adult companion classes. In these videos, we'll make the same shapes that we make in the kids' classes, but with more attentive instruction. The hope is that you'll be able to use these brief sequences as a way to warm up your own body and to learn how to feel comfortable in these shapes before you share them with kids. Always listen to your body, and if your body for any reason says to skip or modify something today, just listen and do what you need. Thanks. This sequence is designed to go along with the stories, songs, and stretches class called Not Opposites. We'll start by warming up our spines from a seated position. So you're welcome to be on the floor like I am, perhaps propped up on a blanket or a towel or a pillow. You can also do this sequence from seated in a chair. To begin warming up our spines, we'll move through seated cat-cow. So let your hands rest comfortably in your lap. When you're ready to breathe in, your chest will move forward between your shoulders and your head will tilt up to look at the sky. When your out breath comes, you'll round at the upper back, looking down towards your belly button. So once again, breathing in, finding our seated cow shape, bringing our chest in between the arms, looking at the sky, and exhaling, rounding the upper back into a cat. Roll back up to a neutral spine. Let's lift our left arm up alongside the left ears. Right hand can be out at your side like a little kickstand. We'll take a nice deep breath in, and on the exhale, tilt over towards the right, just going as far as you need to go to start to feel some opening on that left side body. Breathe in and out here. On an exhale, coming back up through center, and we'll switch the position of the arm. So right arm up alongside the right ear, left hand out as a little kickstand. Breathe in, feel yourself nice and tall. Shoulders relaxed, and exhale over to the left side. Feel that nice opening on the right side body. Big inhale and exhale. Feel your belly button draw in towards your spine as you come back up through center. Let's let both hands come into the lap, and we'll take a twist. So left hand is going to find the right knee, and right hand will come back behind our body as our spine twists around the middle. Inhale, feel yourself nice and tall here. Exhale, twist a little deeper if that's available to you. And on your next inhale, unwind, come back through center, and exhaling, we'll switch sides. So right hand on top of the left leg, left hand back behind you, inhaling, tall spine, exhaling, nice twist, and inhaling to unwind. Let's find a squat. This can be a really challenging position. So at home, you can fill in any empty space between your body and the floor with props such as blankets, pillows, or blocks. To come into our squat, our feet can be on the floor with our toes facing out. Our hips can be dropping down towards the ground, and our hands can be in front of us to help us stay balanced. If we're able to lift the hands, we can bring the hands to palms together in front of the body, pressing the elbows outward into the knees and driving the knees in towards the body, just making a little bit of pressure and contact there between the elbows and the knees. And we can drop this and come all the way back down to a seat. So in this particular sequence, we're working more with noticing really subtle shifts in the body when we make small movements than in making great big dramatic movements with our bodies. So this is really an exercise in mindful movement, and you're encouraged to stay very close to your own experience, noticing how the sensations in your body change as you move from shape to shape. Let's start by stretching our legs out in front of us nice and long and observing our feet internally, feeling what we feel inside of our feet. So not so much what they look like on the outside, but really what we're able to sense and experience from the inside. So feel inside of the feet and feel what happens when we stretch the toes as wide as we can, and then let that relax. Stretch those toes wide again. How does that movement ripple throughout the feet, the legs? And then let that relax again. You can bounce your legs a little up and down, just letting that movement relax. And now find a way that you can sit comfortably for a few minutes. You can keep your legs stretched out long. You can come back to having them in a cross-legged position, whatever's going to work for you. Let's tune our awareness now into the sensations in our face, particularly in the area of the jaw. So you're invited to allow your jaw to really stretch as wide as you can, and then let that whole movement relax. So stretching really wide and relaxing. Once more, noticing any sounds, any shifts as you stretch really wide and relax. Is it possible to even relax your tongue inside of your mouth? Can that sense of relaxation travel to any other parts of your face, down the sides of the neck, the space between the eyebrows, the skin of the cheeks? You can blink open the eyes if they've been closed. Let's notice what happens when we scrunch the face really, really tightly and then let that whole area relax. So scrunching tight. And allowing the whole thing to relax. From here we can bring in a little bit of self-massage. So bring your hands up into the scalp and just rub around the base of your scalp, over the sides, that area kind of behind the ears, the very top of the scalp. Notice how nice that can feel. Self-massage can actually help our bodies to produce oxytocin, which is an amazing chemical that our bodies produce that helps us feel relaxed, and that also soaks up excess cortisol, which is one of those stress hormones in our body. So this is a really nice thing to do for ourselves. We can let that come to a close. And then before we rush off into whatever is awaiting us with the rest of our day, let's close our practice with the most important pose of all, which is our relaxation pose. I invite you to lay down and rest on your back if you're able to, with your palms facing up. This just reduces the sensory input coming in through our hands and lets us find a little bit deeper relaxation. But if this position doesn't serve your body, you're absolutely encouraged to find any other shape that would support you in your relaxation. So when you're ready, let's just lie down, find a way to be comfortable for about 3 minutes. After you find a way to rest comfortably, you're invited to let your awareness travel through your body and just see if there's anything that's willing to soften and let go. So noticing what's here in your feet, your lower legs, your upper legs, your hips. Is there anything that's willing to soften, let go, relax just a little bit more? Relaxing in the torso, across the chest, low, mid, and upper back, arms and hands, face and head. And in this relaxed place, just breathe. Thank you so much for practicing with me and for sharing stories, songs, and stretches with the young people in your life. Namaste.